One, go.
Hello and welcome to the PP. That's the Pacelli podcast. I'm STUB Stu. You didn't hear from me. In here with me, we have Alex. And we have the Joj. That's Josh over here.
Yo.
We're just gonna get right into this. We have a few things to talk about today, but it's gonna be pretty loose. Ain't that right, Alex?
That's really good, Stan. I'm proud of you. Alright. So, let's talk about, for one, everybody wants to hear about how retail workers are dealing with this fucking Covid-19 pandemic, and lucky for us, all three of us work in retail. Josh, how would you describe...
Make us lucky?
Nah. Yeah, that's a very good point. Josh, how would you describe, seeing how, well, first of all, Josh and I work customer service. Stan does curbside pickup and runs the front end, so he gets the best of two terrible worlds. Josh, let's hear your opinion on what it's like to work customer service during the COVID-19 pandemic.
It's terrible because with our store, it's just lottery. It's the only thing that we do all day. A couple hours straight. That's exciting.
That is exciting. From my point of view, I've never witnessed such pure anger in a person than when when you finish someone's lottery and they're just an asshole about it, and then you just start throwing shit at the desk.
It's more so off the desk than on.
Oh yeah, true. No, you throw. I don't know, man. That cup holder of yours, that all those pens, they have scattered a lot in the past 2 months that we've been dealing with this crap.
Yeah, about, yeah.
It's Stan. We don't experience curbside like you do.
Yeah. Those are some fun phone calls, you know?
A lot of... Well, we experience the phone calls too. That gets transferred to us.
Yeah.
When you guys can't answer.
Yeah.
And that's...
Which is most of the time.
That is just a... Oh. Dude, I have actual nightmares over, like, old people trying to use the internet to set up curbside orders. It's terrible.
It's frightening.
It's like teaching. It's like teaching a baby how to walk. It's terrible.
I do everything I can to avoid trying to, like, counsel them through that. I'll, give them the help number, or I'll, give them to someone else, or say, oh, I can't help you with that. The website's down.
My favorite
That's
thing
smart.
to do. My favorite thing to do is just tell them, here's our customer service number. Let them deal with it. So I can get back to doing nothing.
Yeah. You're their problem now.
And then also, since this whole thing started, Josh and I have discovered DoorDash, and it's changed our lives.
It's wonderful.
Nothing feels better than getting some Chick-fil-A delivered in the middle of thousands of people freaking out about this virus and just sitting there behind a desk eating them. Not eating the people, but eating the curbside. Eating the Chick-fil-A. I don't know, man. It's just... I didn't mind going into work, and now every day is just...
Sadness?
It's pure sadness waking up and I'm like, fuck, I gotta work today. You gotta be kidding me. But, like, I don't know. It's a whole different vibe than what it used to be. You see the worst in people now than you ever did, in my opinion. Like, we don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. Don't act like an asshole.
We need to start keeping a tally of people freaking out about wearing a mask.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Did you see someone got shot? For...
What, the Family Dollar in, like, Michigan?
Yeah, like someone actually was shot because they told them to put a mask on. Well, how ridiculous! Is putting a mask on that difficult for you? That you have to take a life from somebody?
Constitutional rights.
You have to take
It's
a
the
life
principle.
from a retail worker because you didn't want to put a mask on. How ridiculous is that?
Well, it infringes on my constitutional right to not wear a mask, so...
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to buy one of those small books from Barnes & Nobles. It's just a really thin constitutional handbook. And carry it with me. Be like, can you show me in this book where it says I have the right to not wear a mask? No, I'd be shot.
Yeah, they would shoot you then. Case number 2.
I'd be instantly shot. I'm surprised I haven't been. Especially with that
These
guy
days.
that I yelled at over the phone about his curbside order. Surprised he didn't come in and shoot me. He did come in looking for me, but not. No, I wasn't there.
I don't think I've heard this story.
You didn't hear that?
No, you yelled at a guy about...
Yeah.
curbside order?
So it was Sunday morning, last week I believe. Was it? I think it was last week. I came in at 8:00, and about 10:45, Ryan just came in. Shout out to our buddy Ryan.
May you rest in peace.
he was the one that was
Hope he's in a
shot.
better place.
Yeah, Ryan's a savage with those masks, dude.
Yeah.
But
Let's keep
Ryan just came in, and the phone was just going off the hook about curbside. It was
It always
just
does.
non-stop. Like, we were up to like 7 lines, and this guy called, and he was like, want to talk to curbside. And I was like, okay. So I was like, yeah, I'll put you through. And he's like, no, wait. What did he say? He was like, I was on hold for 40 fucking minutes. And I was like, oh, look, I'm not curbside. I can't deal with this for you. And he was like, wait, I'm not done. He's like, they gave my order to somebody else, and I want to hear about this and why they did that and why I didn't get my order. And I was like, and he's like screaming at me at this point. And I was calm and collective about it at first, and he was like, still yelling at me. And I interrupted him. I was like, sir, can you not yell at me? I was like, it's too early. I can't deal with this right now. It's starting to make me a little mad. I was like, if you keep yelling at me, I'm going to start yelling back. And he was like, fuck you. I want to know what's going on with this store. And I lost my shit. I just lost my cool instinct. I started screaming on the phone. He was like, I've been waiting for 40 minutes. I was like, cool. I've been here since 8:00. You think I give a shit about your order? And then, so I felt bad for Ryan because the boy just came in. Like, he just walked in the door. And he's helping some little old lady at lottery right now. And I look over as I'm screaming and pointing at the air, like fighting this guy on the phone. And Ryan looks at me like wide-eyed, like I'm like stabbing this guy right in the face, like right in front of him. And I look over at Ryan, and like the guy's yelling at me. He's like, you know what? Screw this. I'm coming in. And I was like, good. I'm waiting. And I hung up the phone. So I went to go talk to Jess. She's, the team leader. So I was like, I have to go talk to her. So I went to go talk to her, and I was like, hey, there's this guy on the phone. You guys messed up his order. She's like, I know. We're getting it ready. I'm about to take it out. I was like, well, fun fact, he's a little pissed off at the moment. Would you like me to come outside with you? And she's like, no, I have Sean with me. It'll be fine. And I was like, all right, well, just let me know if you guys want me to go out with you. I will. I don't care. I was like, I'm already fired up as it is. I'd love to see this guy in person. And while I'm saying that to her, the deli team leader, Sam, comes up behind me, and she's like, did you just take a phone call for some guy about his curbside order? And I looked at her and smiled, and I was like, whoa, why, yes, I did. And she was like, well, he's in the store right now. And I was like, oh, he actually decided to come in. And she was like, He's really, really mad. I suggest you don't go back to the desk. And I was like, well, why not? She's like, well, he keeps mentioning you a lot. I was like, oh. I was like, come on, can I go back to the desk? And she's like, I highly suggest you don't. So I, like, sat on the sidelines, like, in the back, like, by the curbside door and just watched this guy flip out on, like, everybody. And I was like, oh,
casually take your name tag off.
Dude, no, I didn't even have my name tag on at the first. I haven't worn my name tag in like a week. But I looked over and he's like pointing at Ryan, and I'm like, no, oh, I'm not there. Ryan's taking the blame now. Oh, but yeah, that was a Sunday morning at like 11:45. Oh, I was so mad. Yeah, it was sad that people like that. I don't understand. Like, why get mad over something that small? Even we can easily go back and shop your order. Like, sure, you have to wait a little bit longer.
God forbid you have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, and you get like a gift card out of it. Calm down.
Yeah, 100%. Like, you remember when you like you could have just not done curbside and you would have had to shop for even longer?
Yeah, like just come wear a mask, and come into the store, do your shopping. It's not that hard. It's so stupid. I don't know, man. This whole pandemic is just like spiraled everybody out of control. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't get it. I don't understand.
My life's been kind of ass.
All of ours has. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it could be a lot worse.
Yeah,
it could be without a job and like homeless.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we could be like New York, where it spread like wildfire. I couldn't even imagine being in New York during this. It's probably like a scene in I Am Legend.
Overpopulated city.
Well, I lived in Washington for 6 months prior to this. Like a year before this happened. I couldn't even imagine what it was like. Because like it was so populated. Like the overpopulation in that state is ridiculous. Like traffic from sunup to sundown is just ridiculous. I don't understand how people do it every day. It's one of the reasons I left and came back to Pennsylvania. It was just like I couldn't deal with how many people were there. It was beyond insanity at all times. And that was one of the first places that got hit bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was the place with the first deaths.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I could imagine. There's a lot of old people too there, like overabundance of old people. It's kind of like Florida.
Yeah, who do they think they are?
This damn old people, dude. Another thing, old people. What is with licking your fingers, pulling your mask down, licking your fingers, and getting money? Why is that a thing?
It's so gross.
I don't understand why that
They've seen the news reports. You're not supposed to do that.
I feel like common sense
Where does
too
that
is
habit
just
come from?
disgusting.
I've never seen like anyone under the age of like 60 do that.
I don't know. I don't do that. Every time I touch money, I have to
That's
wash my hands or
filthy.
sanitize afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, like, people were like cutting, like smoking crack out of dollar bills. Like, what? I'm not licking anything like that. And why would I do that? They're putting fives in a stripper snatch. I ain't doing that. I ain't touching that. And licking my fingers afterwards.
I don't want that.
I don't know, Josh. On the sound of your voice, you kind of wanted it.
I kinda.
Better hope Ailey doesn't watch this.
Oh no.
Listen. Just listen.
I'm listening.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying you don't necessarily watch a podcast.
Oh, he's right.
Stop, Stan. You're
Just
scaring
watching
me.
the wavelength. Oh, sorry. Expect me to just sit here and play nice the whole time.
Alright. Shit. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. Stan's very abusive. He really...
When?
It really keeps
Are
us
you
in line.
confusing me and you
Yeah.
again?
I only hit Josh.
You. Oh, I only hit one of them.
Yeah, he deserves it though.
Striking them.
He's a
Yeah,
robot.
I mean,
He's a robot with no emotion. I have to hit him to reboot him.
Recharge me.
yeah, he recharges based off kinetic motion.
Yeah, it's like he gets out of line, I gotta go upside his head. But yeah, that's my thought on the retail experience as of right now. It's just a terrible, terrible time. Like one thing I hate the most is like, and Josh, you'll agree with me on this, is that when people thank you for being there and working.
Oh my god, I hate it.
Like, I appreciate that you're supportive of it, but we don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Like, we want to make money, and you people that aren't working right now, that were like, you know, told to stay home from your jobs, you're still getting paid, but you're the ones that come in and cause problems for, like, retail workers and first responders and police officers and firefighters. Like, you're just giving us more of a pain. You're becoming more of a pain in the ass because you're just being assholes about everything. Like, I don't understand. Like, don't thank us for being there. We want to be where you are, home and, you know, safe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we would make more on unemployment.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, some people are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend that's making more money than me. I'm working like 30 plus hours a week. You know, with like a bonus on top of that, that's
Yeah.
He's making more money than me on unemployment. And it's ridiculous. That doesn't seem it doesn't seem fair. But I can understand where they're coming from with that. Because I mean, you're not working. You can't get a job, because then you would lose that unemployment. I don't know. The whole system's fucked, dude.
Like,
the whole system's fucked.
The only reason why I'm not working right now for the money or for, you know, to do a favor to people. I'm only working because I just happen to have this job.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. If I had the option, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people that we worked with that took leave. And I can understand why, for the hell, we even work with a pregnant girl, and she does not want to take leave. The only reason she'll take leave is when she's about to give birth. Like, I even asked her about it multiple times. I was like, you probably shouldn't be working. Like, why are you? And she's like, I need money. And I was like, damn, all right.
Yeah, straight savage.
She is.
For a reason.
She is. She's a 100% savage.
Yeah.
I don't know.
talk about it enough.
There's a lot of people we work with that are pretty savage, though. And I love
Yeah.
it.
Some people suck.
What do you mean some? I'd say most.
Eh.
I would say
A
like
large part of the store.
I would say there's like an inner circle.
Oh yeah.
That relies in the store we work at. I won't drop names. Only preference, I won't drop names on one where we work, because I don't know how well that will go over. I won't drop names on the people we work with because
You already have.
Ryan, that's
The
it.
managers.
Only Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan, you
Yeah,
and me and
managers.
Stan. That's it. And Haley, but whatever.
The answer.
Fuck it, dude. Don't give a
Again.
shit.
Again, the managers. You're forgetting the managers.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's a-
Oh
Same
yeah,
with
I
Jess.
did. Oh fuck. Oh man, I've done goofed. Nah, it's fine. But I mean, I would say like there's a close inner circle that are people I trust.
That's a good inner circle.
Yeah. Like all the other ones, nah, dude, they'd stab you in the back in an instant.
Oh, easily.
Yeah. One in particular, two in particular.
2.
2.
No more?
There's another one?
Yeah, probably.
What would be the other one?
I don't know.
I thought it was there's always 2, no more, no less.
I mean, maybe. I had to get up and get a water. I probably cut my mic probably cut out a little bit. I don't care, dude. I want to start talking a lot. I get thirsty.
That's generally what happens.
Well, let's shift topics a little bit here. I would say, we won't shift topics a whole lot, but the way the U.S. has handled the whole pandemic thing has been a fucking roller coaster.
Terribly?
it's been a terrible roller coaster ride. Like, I just don't understand why we were open to the public. Well, we weren't open to the public. We're not an amusement park. But we were open for so long after it was declared a pandemic. And I'll never understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't
And
make
like
any sense.
we're like real eager to get back to it, but like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, like
Like most people are gonna get sick anyways. Either spread it out or don't. Make up your mind.
Yeah, like I could understand why you're gonna open. You want to open the states back up. Like our economy is going downhill really fast to the point where it might end up in a depression. But
Just like Stalin.
no, stop. Stop. I'll give you a hug later. But like,
How come you hug him and only hit me?
because you
That's
deserve
fair.
it. Stan doesn't. Oh, he brought the bass out. But then
It's been out the entire time.
I would say, I just saw a news article that like the U.S. grossed in another 80,000 infected people, and
Yeah, it just keeps going up.
like they're like, but we got to get that Marshalls open, man. We got to get it open. Oh, what are we gonna do without Marshalls and Home Goods? I don't get it.
It'd be hell.
I know, I just don't understand. It's so stupid how much we rely on all the bullshit right now. Like, the whole protest on Harrisburg, what was it, last week? About,
Something like that, yeah.
yeah, it was, it was
Stupid.
so stupid. All of it was so stupid. People were... The way people are acting, they're acting like 5-year-olds, and you just took away their favorite toy, so they're gonna stand there and pout until you give it back. Like,
You better give it back.
yeah, like if you don't give it back to them, they will cry. They're like at that point where they're gonna cry, like they start the little snoop, like
The
when they,
whimper.
yeah, like when they start doing the whimper, you're like, ugh. See, I could give them back the toy, or I can hold on to it and teach them a lesson. But right now, Pennsylvania is like, all right, we'll give you part of the toy back, and maybe the rest of it later. It's just, I hate the world, man. I hate it so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's so stupid. Alright, I'm done with the fucking COVID shit. I know people are tired of hearing about it, and I'm tired of hearing about it too.
Too bad that's all that's able to be talked about.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Put Admiral Akbar. That's a trap. Stan, give me your best Harrison Ford impersonation.
I was flying the Millennium Falcon with Chewie the other day, and he left me at the rest stop when I went to get a Slim Jim and used the restroom.
Oh, holy
I
shit!
tried calling him
I didn't.
from the Auntie Anne's, but he wouldn't pick up the star communicator.
I didn't realize we.
Harrison, I'm a big fan.
Dude, Josh, we had. What happened to Stan? We got a celebrity guest. We have Harrison Ford on the show.
Who would've
It's
thought?
me, Indiana Jones in space this time.
Hey, Harrison, can you tell me about your new project of Indiana Jones 5?
I fell down a flight of stairs, and then I crashed my plane. You know, Harrison Ford actually has a license to land his plane wherever he wants in LA.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was part of his contract. Remember, he was making Force Awakens.
Dude, he
Yeah,
has crashed like 5
was that-
planes.
Yeah, like his contract was he only has to do one movie, not like a whole movie, and he can crash his plane wherever he wants.
I gotta Google how many times Harrison Ford has crashed a plane.
Well, it says
It's way
5,
too many.
Then there's also a live feed of another one happening.
Oh my god, that's actually one of the top.
Harrison Ford plane crash.
It says there's how many times has Harrison Ford been married, and 3 is underneath that. And then the second one is how many times has Harrison Ford crashed a plane? And then how many times has Harrison Ford crashed his airplane?
What's the difference?
Well, a couple of those he crashed while he was still on the tarmac.
Ah.
So it wasn't technically an airplane at the time. It was just a regular plane. He was
I was
doing
thinking more so
geometry.
like a paper
and,
plane.
Yeah, no, he was doing geometry and he accidentally ruined the graph paper and the plane that he was working on got crashed.
Ah.
He needs to. He needs to chill out with the flying.
Can we take his license away?
Yeah, the 3 of us show up and we're like, "Excuse me, Mr. Ford.
Give us the license.
Yeah, we're gonna need your license."
You know, Harrison Ford smokes like so much weed.
Oh, no doubt. He's Harrison Ford, dude.
There's-
He can do whatever he wants.
That's like how he got popular in Hollywood. He would build in jacuzzis a little side compartment for people's weed.
One thing I love about Harrison Ford is his interviews when people ask him like I watched an interview like on his most iconic characters on YouTube. I think The Wired did it, and he said they got the Han Solo, and he was like, "Yeah, I did the first one." He's like, "I didn't think it would blow up," and then it got to Empire Strikes Back, and he was like, "Yeah, then I signed on to do the second one, and instantly asked them to kill him because I already finished the character." And I was like, "Wow, okay." Like he did one movie, and then the second one started. He was like, "All right, let's kill him off." It's like he doesn't care that like Han Solo is one of the most iconic characters in Star Wars. He just wanted him dead.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry that took him until movie number 7. Still, I'm sorry they didn't find a way to kill him in the prequels.
Dude, what are you talking about? When Anakin Skywalker executes Order 66 and rolls up to the Jedi Temple, who do you think that young Padawan was that was like, "Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What are we going to do?"
What are we going to do?
This is young
I
Han
want you to
Solo.
slice me with your lightsaber now. Yeah, George Lucas saw one day and he's like, "I must have you in my movie. How much do I have to pay you for a week of acting?" Yeah, I need to work on my.
Oh my God, is George Lucas here too?
impression. Yeah.
How are we so lucky?
conceptually, I know what it needs to sound like in my head, but I've never actually done it, so I need to spend a couple days in the shower
That makes sense.
talking like George Lucas. Jar Jar, he's like the key to all of this.
Oh God, Jar Jar.
Oh yeah, bring back Jar Jar.
Please don't. I wonder if are they gonna make another set of trilogies? Do you think they will?
I hope it's not
Nope.
with Skywalkers in it.
I mean, they're definitely going to because it's a license to print money.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, they did the whole
No, they're going to.
Skywalker
It's a license
saga.
to print money. They're not going to just go, oh no, we're artistically filled. We told the story we wanted to. No,
No, it's
never
Star
been
Wars.
about the art.
It's been incredibly popular since what, the mid '70s? When did
Since it
New
came
Hope
out.
come out?
Late 70s, 77.
I thought it came out '74. But I mean, either way, it's been
Might have.
popular for years, decades. Like it's just crazy. The fandom over Star Wars. Like, I mean, I'm a huge fan of it myself. I grew up with the movies. One of the first movies I ever saw was Phantom Menace when I was a kid. Hell, I got 2 lightsabers hanging on my fucking wall right now. I have a Stormtrooper helmet my brother got me for Christmas on my bookshelf. I mean, I love the series. Some of the movies aren't great.
Yeah, and like I'm a huge Star Wars fan. That's why I have a non-life-threatening hemorrhoids.
Oh my god.
That's why I got AIDS.
What? I have
Very
AIDS.
reasons.
No, I'm
Let
like
that
I'm.
happen.
If they do another trilogy, like stray away from the
When?
Skywalkers. Like I get it.
They
Like the
have to.
Skywalkers were like the birth of Star Wars, but I don't know. I don't even know what they could do. Honestly, like we gotta start up a
My
whole
name
new
is
Jedi.
Ray who? Skywalker.
Imposter. No, I think they could do it if they did, like, if they strayed away from the Skywalkers. I mean, they'll probably end up throwing Rey in there, and she'll be like a new Jedi Master or some stupid shit like that. But they could do like a
Mace
new.
Windu trilogy.
Dude,
That's gonna
don't
be a
even
Mace-
joke.
It's gonna be a Mace Windu hexology. We're gonna get 6 Mace Windu movies, and 3 of them
I'm
are just
interested.
them fucking bitches.
Fucking bitches and yelling
Purple
motherfucker.
lightsaber.
Oh, show the
it's like
birth
I
of the
got-
purple lightsaber. It's like young Mace Windu
Yeah.
just slaying puss.
And he's like, you know what, purple.
Make it purple.
You're like, wait a second, we don't got purple. And he's like, make it purple.
Now you do.
I won't be able to see myself in fight scenes. Make it purple.
I don't know. I like, if they do another set of trilogies, don't do the Skywalkers. You did it. You got it done. Start something else. Do something more original.
Yeah. Time to put them to rest.
Yeah. Which, one thing I did like about Rise of Skywalker was the ending. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it yet. Fuck off. Like, Rey burying Luke and Leia's lightsabers at Uncle Owen's farm. That was pretty much just like a key that they were like, alright, we're done with them. But if they do a new trilogy, just add Rey in as like a cameo or something. She was like the most boring character imaginable. Like, I could not describe how boring she was to me. Now Kylo Ren, on the other hand, that's my dude. Do a trilogy
Don't
about
know that you
him.
big fan of Rose.
Oh yeah, she's gonna get a spotlight in the new.
I wonder if they're gonna
Hopefully.
do that Disney Plus series about Rose and the little guy from Rise of Skywalker. I'll kill
Was she
myself.
getting a...
They were talking about it.
Why?
I don't know. Like, I don't even know why they like. Did they throw that on Bob Iger's desk? And they were like, "Look, all right, hear us out. We have an idea." And he just looks at this like classified folder with Mickey's head on it and just says, Rose and that little guy from Rise of Skywalker on the folder, and he's like, I'll consider. And he's just like sitting in this dark room with like a glass of scotch and a cigar, because that's what rich people do. Just like in like dark lighting, just staring at this folder, contemplating on making this Rose show. Ugh, God, I would kill myself. She was like the most worthless character in anything ever.
Yeah, she didn't do anything good.
Like the shark from Jaws was a better actor than her.
Ooh, wow.
I know.
Tough competition.
She's probably a really nice person, the person who played Rose, don't get me wrong.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, and she
got
probably
bullied on social media.
Yeah, dude, she probably got so fucked up over that. And that sucks. That's a terrible thing. But she was just thrown into a role she probably wasn't comfortable with, which is understandable. Most people couldn't. You probably would crack under pressure for being in a Star Wars film, especially in today's day and age, where most of the fans are like hardcore. We know what we want, so I can understand.
If they don't get it, all hell breaks loose.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be crucified, and she was like she literally was crucified to the point where she barely got any screen time in the third movie. I don't know. It could go either way. Like I said, if they do it, I'll kill myself. I don't think it will last long, honestly. The Mandalorian, on the other hand, nothing can compare to that. That show was amazing. I look forward to the next season.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Speaking of which,
first season.
Speaking of which, did you guys see that they got the guy who played Jango Fett to be Boba Fett in the next season?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, like he's coming back as Boba Fett for the Mandalorian season 2, which sounds dope as hell. And apparently, I don't know how to say it. Rosa Dario or whatever. She's gonna be Ahsoka Tano.
Oh.
Yeah. They're adding a little Jedi mix into the mix. Which will be interesting. I don't know. Well, what would you guys think if they did another Star Wars trilogy? What would you want?
I'd be interested in like the way back before everything that we saw already.
Like the Old Republic?
Old
I don't know
Republic
what
type.
That would be
Old
dope.
Republic, that's
Like
it.
Knights of the Old Republic. That game was pretty good.
Mhm.
That would be, yeah. Or I would like to see like the Sith War. That would be
Yeah.
pretty cool. Pretty much almost the fall of the Jedi over the Sith the first time around. Stan, what would you aim for?
I don't know. I'll probably just watch it no matter what it is.
Yeah, it's Star Wars.
Yeah, that's
Watch
true,
it.
yeah.
Mindless consume product.
Just anything
give
Star
money.
Wars, I'd be like, yeah, alright, I'm down.
Take all my
Yeah.
money.
Wait, hold up. Are there lightsabers involved? Alright, yeah, you got me. Here's $50 for my movie ticket.
Sure, you got lasers. You got lasers in this bitch.
What you talking about, lens flares? Alright, here's my house mortgage.
Here's my entire savings.
You got lens flares in this bitch? Alright. You got me. I don't know. Well, I don't know about you guys. I think we could call it an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah? Stan?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah? Alright.
Yeah.
Well, Josh, you want to do an outro? Or you want me to do it?
You can take the outro.
All right. Well, if anybody watches it, thanks for watching.
Listening.
Stop saying watching.
Yeah. Man, that's. Yep. I dropped the ball on that one. That's my bad. Well, thanks for listening. Ha, got him that time. And I guess we'll see you next time.